Today I'm going to show you how to make Louise's Chocolate Mousse. And the reason it's Louise's Chocolate Mousse is because she's the one who introduced me to this chocolate mousse that I fell in love with. Hopefully by the end of this and you try it and taste it, you'll fall in love with it too. So here are my ingredients for the chocolate mousse. We have dark chocolate, and it's important it's dark chocolate. We have our eggs, we have sugar, we have Grand Marnier, we have vanilla, and we have heavy cream. Now, the first thing that takes the longest is the chocolate. You should melt this in a double boiler. I do not have a double boiler. So, being creative, I have a saucepan with about an inch of water in it, and I have a skillet that fits right on top of it. So voila, I have my double boiler. So now we're gonna put our chocolate in here, get it down in this part here. And then we're going to go over to the stove and start melting this. Okay, the next step here is we're going to work on our whipped cream. There are two very important things for whipped cream. One is the heavy cream. Heavy cream means it's 35 to 40% butter fat. That makes great whipped cream. And a little vanilla. If you're making whipped cream for a pie or something, you can add a little sugar to it, but that's not for this recipe. So the other major element for good, great whipped cream is to make sure your mixing bowl, whoa, that's cold, is in the freezer for at least 10 minutes, because this will help keep it nice and cold. This in here, well, there we go. I got this in too soon. So let's go ahead and pour our heavy whipping cream in here. And we'll try and get the rest of it out of here. There we go. And then we also drop our vanilla in here. There we go, that's looking good. So now then, when you're mixing your whipping cream, you can have one of these nice mixers, or you can use first, as you're doing this, start with low to get it started, to start mixing it. And you can use a hand blender if you want. And then as it starts to mix a little bit, you slowly start speeding it up until eventually you get to the highest speed. And you see how frosty the container is. This really helps in getting some really great whipped cream. And you want to whip this until you got some nice peaks in it. Now, if you want some good exercise while you're doing this instead of using the machine, you can always go back to the manual beater and do it the hard way, but that's some good exercise. All right, this is doing good. I'm going to check the chocolate real quick here. Chocolate is starting to melt. That's got a little ways to go. So the other part is we need 5 egg yolks. This is the whites. We're not using that, but this is great for tomorrow morning's breakfast. So what you want to do is break these up a little bit and then add the sugar to it. And you want this to be smooth and stringy so that you get the sugar all dissolved. And notice I'm whisking back and forth in lieu of circles, because that is Jacques Pepin is one of my favorite cooks, and he always does it that way. Let's check our whipping cream. Okay. All right, that didn't take too long for the whipping cream, so you can see it's all nice and balled up. So we want to, all right, there we go. Whipping cream's ready. So now then, the only thing we're waiting for now is the chocolate, because what we'll do is we'll pour the chocolate in here, the Grand Marnier, get it nice and smooth, and then we will start folding in the whipped cream. So, looks like it's probably going to be another 5 minutes for get all the chocolate melt. Now the chocolate is nice and melted. So what we're going to do here is start slowly pouring this in so we can get it nice and mixed up. We don't want to put it in too fast because one, it's hot, and two, we want to make sure that it's mixed well. So, oh man, it looks so scrumptious there. All right, as soon as we get down to the last dribbles, we'll have to get our reinforcement. Oh, you just have no idea how chocolatey this smells. So now we're going to start getting the last bits of the chocolate here. We don't want to waste one lick of this. And let's see, we got this here. Well, looks like I can't do a great job, but I got most of it. So there, that is done. We'll take the chocolate. Ooh, I'm making a mess of myself here. Anyway, so there. Now we're going to mix the chocolate, make sure it's smooth. The sugar is melted into the egg, so now it's getting a little stiff. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to fold the whipped cream into this. But, oh, I forgot to add the Grand Marnier. That is a special ingredient for this. That really makes it good. So, we need to, oh man, that Grand Marnier smells so good. Oh, that's making it a little bit thinner and creamier. That's very nice. Now, I could use a whisk to fold it, but I like a spatula better. So I'll take a big spatula and I'm going to take a glob of whipped cream here. And we're folding it, we're not mixing it. And because we kept it in this cold container, it's still nice and stiff, which is very good. And whatever remnants are in here before it gets cleaned, I'm going to lick this bowl. So now then we want to fold this together. So I fold it and turn, fold and turn. Now, it's okay if there's white streaks in this. We want to get it to the mousse color, which is a light brown, so we got to mix it for a while. Mix and fold. See, there's a lot down there at the bottom. I want to get that mixed up in here. Be sure and get up underneath it to lift it, because you want to keep the air that's in the whipped cream. Many of these things I'm saying are the result of watching way too many cooking shows. All right, now there's one more spot there. All right, there we go. There's Louise's chocolate mousse. And just I'm gonna save that to lick that in a minute. That is a serving for 4 to 6. Now we'll put this in the refrigerator and let it set well, and then it will be extremely wonderful for me. So if you would like the recipe on this, direct message me and we'll send you the recipe, and also share this with your friends as far as what a wonderful, simple, it went pretty quick chocolate mousse recipe, Louise's Chocolate Mousse. I want to give credit to her for introducing it to me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you at the next chocolate event.